Now for a view from the other side of the political aisle, Republican Hamilton County Commissioner and Hamilton County Romney co-chair Greg Hartmann is here with us. Greg, thank you for joining us a little bit. The president was here to energize his base. How energized is the Hamilton County Republican base?
Much more so than 4 years ago. So we've got that to build on. We had a close race 4 years ago. The president won Ohio by 4 points. You subtract a little intensity on his side and a better candidate and a better campaign by us. We've got about a dead heat right now.
And this is a critical county. You were telling me that some polls suggest that this is one of 3 counties that makes a difference.
Yeah, I mean, the Wall Street Journal is looking at three counties across America, and they picked Hamilton County as one, which will decide this election. So the pressure's on. There's a lot of eyes on us. If you're involved in politics, this is the place to be.
We keep hearing the reports about disarray in the Romney campaign, some uncertainty about which way the candidate is going to go in the days ahead. Maybe he will come out and offer more specifics about policy, that sort of thing. What would you advise them to do right now?
I mean, I think we need to offer more specifics. It's always harder to be the challenger. The American people are comfortable with President Obama being their president. He's been there 4 years. When you're a non-incumbent, there's a bar you've got to cross to be acceptable in living rooms as representing all of America. When you're a non-incumbent, you've got to do that by your convention, by who you pick as running mate, and finally by how you perform in the debates. That debate's critical. He's going to have more specifics about his plan, about how he provides tax cuts for the middle class and how his plan's better for the middle class and to get people working again.
So how concerned are you about recent Gallup polling that puts the president ahead nationally by about 4 points and a number of polls that seem to indicate anywhere from 5 to 7 points for the president here in Ohio?
Yeah, not surprised. I mean, the averages are, like you said, about 4 points. The margin of error is 3, so we're right there. We're a little bit behind in Ohio right now, but ultimately our candidate's got to make that ultimate connection like I talked about with the voters. It takes longer as a non-incumbent. That debate coming up is going to be big. We've got an incredible ground game here with intensity that I saw nothing like 4 years ago. So we're very optimistic. Still work to do, but right in the wheelhouse to win this election.
So is the intensity for Mr. Romney or against Mr. Obama?
Good question. A combination, I think, of both. I mean, it's a lot harder to run once you have a record of the rhetoric compared to 4 years ago. You know, now we've got basically 4 years of over 8% unemployment, 12.5 million out of work, and a debt, too, that doesn't get talked about a lot, $16 trillion that we're not dealing with. If we'd run up that debt and solved unemployment, that would be one thing, but we've got kind of a double problem right now. But you can't just be against the current president. You've got to also have people, like I've talked about, accept you as being the leader of this country. And that's where our work still needs to continue.
We were just looking at video of Mitt Romney in one of the debates, Rick Perry standing there with him. What's the likelihood we're going to see Mr. Romney back in the area? Do you know when?
I don't know when. I guarantee you he'll be back. Again, there's no path to the White House if you're Mitt Romney without winning the state of Ohio. I really do believe that. So we're buckling down. We're talking to voters one-on-one, trying to find those independent, undecided voters, which I hear exist. It's hard to find them, but we're contacting lots of voters one-on-one because that makes a difference.
Sure. All right. Greg Hartmann, Hamilton County Commissioner, chair of the Romney campaign for here in the county. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate your perspective.
Thank you.